Hi, second graders. Welcome to Module 3, Lesson 13. Today we are working on place value again, and we'll be using the place value discs as we draw them ourselves on our problem set. Now, today's problem set 13 has a problem set, a homework page, and a template. I'm actually not going to be using the template page with you. It's empty number lines. If you wanted to practice counting from one number to another, like you could write 272 and 500, and you could practice hopping on the number line if you would like to use it like that. Otherwise, you can stick it to the side to use another time, or you can throw that away. We aren't going to be using that. Okay, so today's problem set says draw place value discs to show the numbers. So they give us a number, and our job is to draw it on the place value chart here with the circles that say hundreds, tens, or ones on them. So I'm going to model the first one on my hundreds chart, and then we're going to go ahead and just keep going through the rest on our own. If you look here, the homework page looks exactly like the problem set, just with different numbers. So pay attention on the problem set, and the homework page should be a breeze for you. Okay, 72. So we're going to model it here with place value discs, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. See, I have my row 5 I filled up first. 70. Okay, so 72 has 7 tens and 2 ones. I'll put our 2 ones here in our ones place. All right, and that's exactly what you're going to draw on your place value chart on your problem set. So we're going to be drawing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're going to put tens on those. And then 2 ones for 72. So we're going to draw 2 ones circles. Okay, and that's it for number 1. Let's look at number 2. We have 427. 400s for 400. 2 tens for 20, and then we need 7 ones. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 427, and that's what we're going to draw here on our place value chart. So 400s, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to write 100 on each of those because each of those circles is worth 100. 2 10 circles, that makes 20, and 7 1 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. 427. Remember, if I go too quickly for you, push pause. Cool thing about videos, just pause me. Next one is 713. How many hundreds are in 713? So we're going to look at our hundreds place here, and there are 7 hundreds. So we're going to draw 700 circles, filling up a nice straight row of 5 first. We're going to write 100 on each of our place value discs to look like these guys. Okay, and then we're going to make our tens discs. So 713 has 7 hundreds and 1 10. So we just need to draw 1 10 disc. And then 3 ones. So 1 10 disc and 3 ones discs. 1, 2, 3. So 713. Perfect. Next, 171. So how many hundreds are in 171? 1. Just 100. How many tens are in 171? 7 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to put a 10 on each of those to show that they each represent a 10. And then we have a 1 little 1. Perfect. Isn't it crazy how some of the problem sets are so hard and you have to think really, really hard, and then some of them are really easy, like this one. You just get to draw circles on the place value chart. I love second grade math. Sometimes it's a challenge, sometimes it's a review, sometimes you just get to practice something you learned in another lesson. Pretty awesome. All right, 187 is our next one. So 187, how many hundreds are in 187? We have 100. And how many tens are in 187? We have 108 tens. So go ahead and draw your 8 tens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to draw a 10 on each of those. Okay, I have 180, and then I need a 7 in the ones place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I always draw my circles first so I don't forget what I'm doing, and then I go back and put the numbers on my place value discs. All right, the last one on the front is 705. So how many hundreds are in 705? We have 7 hundreds. How many tens are in 705? 0 tens. So we're not going to put anything in our tens place. And how many ones are in 705? We have 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, I need to put my 100 on each of these place value discs. No tens and 5 ones. Perfect. Okay, when you have finished, use your whisper voice to read each number out loud in both unit and word form. How much does each number need to change for a 10? For 100? All right, well, that's a lot of directions, so let's go with the first one first. It says, read them both out loud in unit form and word form. Okay, word form is just 72. Perfect. Unit form would be, ready? 7 tens, 2 ones. Next one, word form. Read it out loud with me. 427. Okay, now say the word form with me. 4 hundreds, 2 tens, 7 ones. Next, 713. Say it in unit form with me. 7 hundreds, 1 10, 3 ones. Okay, number 4, 171. Let's say it in unit form together. 100, 7 tens, 1 1. This number, read this number out loud. 187. 100, 8 tens, 7 ones is the unit form. Okay, and the last one, 705. Let's say that in unit form. So we have 7 hundreds, 5 ones. Perfect. Okay, and now it asks us how much does each number need to change for a 10 or for 100? All right, how many ones does 72 need to change in for a 10? So how many more one circles would we need to change 72 in for a 10? It would need 8. How many more ones would 427 need to change in for a 10? It would need 3 more ones to change in for a 10. 713. How many ones would it need to change for a 10? It would need 7 more ones. 171. How many more ones would that one need to change for a 10? It would need 9 more ones. Okay, 187. How many more ones would this guy need to change for a 10? It would need 3 more ones. And 705, how many more ones would it need to change for a 10? It would need 5. Great job. Okay. The back of the problem set is blank, so that is it for today's problem set. Let's take a look at the homework page, and I will leave you to work on it on your own. The homework page just has a front, so it should not take you a long time to complete your work today. We have 43, so you're going to draw the 4 10 circles and the 3 1 circles. 430, 270, 720, 702, 936. So all you're doing is drawing those circles just like we just did on the problem set. And at the end, you're going to do the same thing we just did where we whispered the number word and the unit form for that number. And then you're going to go back through and say how many you would need to change for to make a 10. Okay. And then when you're done, make sure you are caught up through lesson 13 on CERN today. Thank you for joining me for Place Value Math. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.